the clergy, all assembly members present, Center head of department present, units and agencies, private guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is heartwarming for such important exercise would be called back to life by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic of Ghana, upon successive government tried keeping our communities enabled. As we may be aware, the National Sanitation Day has been launched on 16 September 2025 in Accra, Ghana, by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as part of resetting agenda, especially in the environmental health and sanitation sector, for the populace to live in decency, dignity, and having to an improved environmental sanitation services, including eliminating of open defecation, uncontrolled and insanitary shockwaves attached to our washrooms and baths, water sources and hygiene equity observed by all and sundry. Most importantly, the good people of Bunkpurugu-Nakpanduri District. As a key representative of the President of the Republic of Ghana, to facilitate this cause to a fruition as far as Bunkpurugu-Nakpanduri District is concerned, with your unflinching and unconditional support. I want to assure all and sundry by my utmost commitment to make the dreams of the President of the Republic of Ghana a reality, which will go a long way of impacting the lives and livelihood of the populace in Bunkpurugu-Nakpanduri District. This National Sanitation Day has been launched times without number under successive government, but dies off at bed after their launch and inauguration. But as a district chief executive of this August district, I want to affirm that as far as His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is concerned, this mental exercise is to remind us the need to keep our vicinity tidy and environmentally friendly areas. The Sustainable Development Goal 6, which lays emphasis on the clean water and sanitation for all by the year 2030. Therefore, I entreat every stakeholder who is in this meeting today to uphold the heartwarming and welcoming principle of the President of the Republic of Ghana, and that Bunkpurugu-Nakpanduri District will be a habitable and decent place to live. I am entreating all of us to ensure that this noble exercise that has come will stay with us forever. At this juncture, I do not want to bore my noble participants, most importantly, major stakeholders with restorative part in ensuring Bunkpurugu-Nakpanduri is free for all environmental sanitation elements and burdens. In conclusion, I want to wish all and sundry fruitful celebration to this noble cause. Long live Ghana, long live Bunkpurugu-Nakpanduri District, and long live Africa. Thank you very much. To do the district now, John to President Don in September 26, Ulan launch National Sanitation Day. First week, Saturday, était tout day. Je me bats sian batang sana. Que ngam tengai na sian batapea, tekan kenyin jokan tuan de so. Niki ya dengan de so wa. Le fue que dia ye membakal denana. Te so suru kana ta tinen le. Que pin to le mangai. Que c'est da dite ngara na da 4 October. Le te kama sa te so suru bataka denana tiar so suru Kerana le, kefirmuan montia, kena sokulum pulang, pati asam memane, pati bate, pati chief di nasen bate, pati umbakam saka. Dengar kamu dengan kita susu biar lembaga sapi jangan nak balik. Kita sokulun kuat, sokulun dah lembaga itu ni. Kau boleh berkata, bagi kau apa? Ia tu lembaga ni bertiasi bentuk. Ada luana orang pilih. So the susu lembaga sore ke ni lembaga dia le dulu nak bantu ni bukul benda lembaga sore. Benda lembaga, jadi kita ni ni bukan. Sokulun dia ketele kengamu. Oh media sarang ni. Ni somi yari kesumber konsen, dua bangun bayar ruka, ini mana pak itu be, lembaga anual buat baru, sangkut atau ajib tempe buat debako, nanti yar ruka anual kan itu kutung besar, lepas itu kan nama di form konsen itu. So dia ruka.
Okay, thank you very much on.
To, dengan muncul nanti orang berlomba tim yang memba lani presiden bukan.
Translate one of you.
Jadi bungan ni, apa jangan tenang apa mengambil kuneng nga apa sih nambah ini, asam puan baka bodwa, aja ganji dah nyawa atade. So orang berlomba pakai mana kerenyi camba kiong bol, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Dia mau mengana, in the sense that tingam tu dona kerja ni, dia tu temu, dia tu sok-soka, kehasum temu wanpo buncian, biang amba ke, ia buri nam buntera mana kawat. So umana dengan, nanti dah sewa buri tahap umum benambawa.
Padang bangdang, sebelum perempuan la barambaka do dano wanna mandana la bula mo ne bochian kama batam ne fosare ba bana adwa nyum ko danga le ka hulu mangale te jakante kele te ka hulu nyumi nga ka bi una te jakanti kana yel kuna te jakanti ko su bobo te jakanti ko nyum bu na be te jakanti su boto te jakanti au ka te sa wulina aka wuli ye kama bangani sa ka de bo foina la biya mata ko ka te bo nyu jode ka ju fa la mun haju ma mangana bo foi na te buru ata ha ba asem tana kala ba ko ma aka ma ba to buru ba ka bele bana kama ba fo mo mo ti yo da ba to ma nganti ya bra ka se ban le pa he ko so ko to na yel ka ngam fanu ka ngam mu lam pol fanu abe ke la so de je ka ba da ka dia ko de ba ka lu na fam yi no win je ko wana na le ko ti won lu na ka so te ka bo ngal le si amba na ka le dumu nga da bele na bele le ti jakante so te ti bo ke sura na ka te ko so ma do da ma le si nga ka tre de boncian kama ba ngo te me de le nyota na wo pya ka te nga ko ben na ka na da ba de ma bo pa na so ta ha de le nyota te so to mwange ke dia fa no ko mon le na be lan to be mo na te ji politics bo le ko kwan le na sama ba lan to le ne a tien sier ko de nga ga nga te tre te wa le do ba ka sura ke ji no mwan ngam le ni ga ba ga le yo ko ba di ba le wa jo ko ka ka wa nga te tiem ba ka ka ngale ni ko so ko ji na to ya man sa ka mo nya jang ko le me ye ti ngam je nam bon man na mo na bele pa wa ko so ko mana ada bon na ka ti ban mo bon na no fo luka le ti fa hala lu bule ko luka na mo na mga bente si la ha so mo ko bola mga jang na mga lenyo wa ma mo ka da ba wa mi na da.
All right. Our father, the chief of the land, his representative, he had just spoken. What he said is that every day we bath. When we bath, we clean the body. Then we wear clean clothes. But you see around the house, or even while you bath, the outlet water, you go and see is stagnant, it's looking very dirty, it breeds a lot of insects. Then these insects, we live with them in the house. So it means we bath, but we don't clean our environment, and it is true. And he decided that if you don't bath for 3 days, how do you feel? You feel uncomfortable. Because that one, we feel immediate effect. We try to bath every day, but we tend to forget to clean the surrounding every day. And we get a lot of problems from that filthy environment. He cited an example of the drains, dirty drains behind the houses, and other refuse, that we live with. Then he cited an example trying to bring disciplinary issues. He's saying that when we all egg ourselves, you see somebody throwing the rubbish where he's not supposed to throw, then you tell the person pick it. So when we do that, at the end of the day, the fruit will not even be created before you think of cleaning it. Then he tried to remind us in the past that when he was young, he remember he used to see sama people. And those days, when they come to your surroundings and they see that you are living with filth or anything unsanitary within your environment, they invite you or they summon you, and you are likely to go to court. Because of that disciplinary issues those days and those actions, the environment was better clean than today. So he's urging us that if that sama action can come back these days, it will help us deal with our environment very well. I think it's
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It will come back, but until you support her.
The president na kwa yaba kasing da na adang team na ito ani po bukian na information e patana haka na ta happy yung ba kanya information na to ni na dai da mang kututun na ni patana so haka na ta happy yung ba kusul information na kanya na so kulong ba nan dina da na nung rasa maka dumam so information ni patala.
Thank you. All right. The second representative of the chief also added his voice. He said that the initiative is also good. He has also commanded that initiative. But he's asking that how do we sell this information out? How do we make the public aware so that that day of cleanness or the cleaning day, they will come out in their numbers to support. So his concern is about the publicity, the education, how do we get the masses? Then I think we will address it. It's more or less a question. Thank you very much.
All right. My co-MC, you are doing very well. That's good. All right. So at this juncture, I think they are done, right? They are done.
Yeah.
All right. So at this juncture, we also give the opportunity to the clergy, the local council of churches chair, and also the imam in our midst for them to also tell us before we all, agree or something.
Thank you, Honorable. We also thank our President. Again, I want to thank the Honorable for inviting us on these important issues. It's very, very important. But before then, I would like to say that, it is good for us to see to our areas and see to it that our environments are clean. And there is something we say that cleanliness is next to holiness. It's only I've seen that it's just that the later the initiative has to take place on Saturday if I'm not mistaken. But if we are to be something after Sunday, then I can also say that we can disseminate in the information quickly to get to the churches. So, but as somebody has already mentioned, I would like to say that they carry on the information because we have the vans who goes on and making announcement so that the announcement goes on and we all get on board and be able to do it. But also, due to some of us who do not actually understand the language, I also entreat or encourage that as they go on announcing, they should not only speak more, because when they speak more, those who are not familiar with more, they may not be able to hear to the announcement, they may not get it. So if they're able to balance it, then the adults will hear, because this has been going on when I see people making an announcement, they speak only more. And then those of us who do not understand, we don't know what they are saying unless you look for somebody to interpret it for you to see. If you did not get anybody, that ends it. Then if you don't participate, it looks as if you don't respect the authorities. And those, as the Bible declared to us when we read Romans chapter 13 says, we should respect authority. We should submit to authority. So we have to do whatever the authority brings on board. So I would say it is a good initiative, but we have to make sure we disseminate and the information reach everybody. So we all try, because I came across certain things that people sweep from their home, sweep the house, and leave the rubbish outside. They see to the house nicely, but outside of the house, they leave it like that. It is not good. So if this initiative will continue, because this alone is breeding mosquitoes. As other organizations and engagement is going on for us to not see to it that they curtail the mosquito bite, then if this one continue, we try to see to our environment nicely. I think we can be able to see that the mosquitoes, we can work something on it and then prevent it for breeding too much to be causing malaria and other things. So I think it's good initiative. It's a laudable idea. We need to embrace it and look at it that it worked well. But another issue is that how long will you be doing it? There has to be some people that has to put in place. Somebody mentioned about tangas. They have to keep on, because if you don't do it, there has to be something. There has to be something. You must be something. You must be penalized for what we have done. So I think if we can do it, then it will help us. Also, not others to think that, oh, they say because now politics has spoiled everything. Somebody may say because it's a change of government, another government has come and they were doing ABCD, they were trying to, lord over us with things. I think we also have to tone down and splitting totally to people so that they will understand and be able to embrace it. If not that, good thing is coming, but how to implement it becomes a problem. Thank you so much.
Very much, Pastor. Chamambe, you enjoy the twana. One lemba ding and not yet. The Marco passing to what we are saying, Ojinipo when can Ghana Sakwa. Na umba se Ghana Sakwa Taranen, the district and Ojinipo Trombo Chian, na Malaya member here at Namamata Bessiam, the so much mena to Ojinipo when can get it. Then back to him one lane with Anna Alite Ka Abanu year, the Fabessiam Bali year, the one Nana Apiana, you know. The one that you look at it, down on Batty, Jantin, down on you know your own back, yene. What about the one that you take to the Mina, you win and to get your winner. So, Mina, you lose the bed. The one that you can be benign, you know, 15 days. I'm not for Bessie, I think I'm for only a year. And back of Pulina. Then back one of Puganti, reality, Mamma. Little can for Bessie, Lafia, both way Mamma singing. Moving home, what an important beating. If I'm not beating, the work of the day, Abanuna, Katra Yamuna, letting a numb Abesia, what I'm a Rusika, come I see as I try after when Chan. The Bible Puganti with now, okay. Now, better than Mapana, Tahati and the Gumwanti, woman about myself, or Pugan about, with 9 years. Out what a woman back and you can Yemen and Kalana. Something back and back, that one it in the eye. Getting a best yapping and I'm to me. With an alligator and Naka, I will take a hard as certain day, and I'm about to ring the attack and you go out for Ponana. Or was it more young to Bahati, Monty, or Solid, or Solid Babu, or how one so couldn't take Monty, or Solid Jukunin, Bambabel and Bumbat, now down and Tom. Symptom Bane, Symptom Galewa. That's the man. I will be a humble. I will take the more lower handling, now lower like a team Wantina. To Yablum Wantina, and Latin Wallaqua. Mamma back at the Bunkpurugu-Nakpanduri District, then Papa Mamma, Ninkum want, the Bambaka be a more fano, but now, Symptom Baba, not the school side in the airport. Piarati, that to Tona Siena, that was young, or one back of Puganena. One and only take a chain that I the heart chain put to the kisa. And Lingani to Omana Bana Sama, and a mark of Puganata. Nali China, yes, it's about some of the Yabon. Tipiana, I get low back tea, Dona Giant from Baka Diana, Fano, the theatre to Boyakwe, the theatre that obey, the Gatti party to their final. Fungam, Fabesia. The back one, Mahawan, young Bina winning, and at the poor one shall not.
Bunkpurugu-Zungu, but Mama Lembaka Hagi
sinsin te ni pogo kitu te kamba present kama biya ayan gotu mamana waji ka kwanti lafiya kwe nga mi ya boro ko set lafiya ko kwa paka libe to ke gi tia jantin kama biya jagant ke jigit kiti sala wana abe ananan jagant ya aka lafiya yanu burmu yanu mun ka bana wana asilli abe bum wanti ngina anabiya atungur to banawa kinyi di jagant wa before te sit yanu ko ben jagant kabina jagant kiyawa yenuwe ayenu woro le ke san kwaret le molemu alafia ka san kwaret do wana abamunga yaba ko tiyam gotu wa pakalamba ko kwante pake yenu mun som nduguna tamba bena o nin bun gotu pake papa te mete dans samba man kwatu tubanan bun kur sabata so to ni biyar te pake tin yab ke som tin bena par exemple be mat ke gi nan lore bu monde na timun to be mat nga fu tina ku na tin yab ke tati ni ko wana ba na lati na ali te bon ngani ka tutun tete nam bisingna ya nusum ma mo ga mbala ko
Teacher ma imam Zongo chief. Oh, okay. Zongo chief. Wamu bia our Zongo chief. I think he has added his voice, and what he said is that he's also giving much thanks to the president of Ghana and his representative, the DC of the Bunkpurugu-Nakpanduri District, for also bringing this information to the community here, the cleanliness, that it is good. Number one, that the president is thinking of our health. Number two, but he is seeing it beyond the health. He's seeing it that apart from the health, it is also drawing us closer to God, that we worship. That in the Islam practice, you can't worship God with filth or dirt. It is not possible. And we all know before they go to prayers, they try to wash part of their body. It is just that they want to clean themselves before they appear to their Lord or God. So he said that we should hold the message very well. Then he got to the point of making the publicity that apart from maybe the district van will go around to make the announcements, we shouldn't also forget that we are coming from communities, we are coming from homes, we are coming from various institutions. It means that we can carry the information personally to friends and family members and co-workers, wherever we are. We should also do that orally to them before maybe the public announcement can also take the other part. So I think that is why he reminds us very well. Thank you very much.
Ni pogma bojan ndo minute honorable Jamon Tumdonti Zongo Assemblyman. Mama limba kasapa wa manati teacher president ni pogo chen na wa yan somlemana tim assemblyman ba na do da tipo du ma yablu ko sa ngil ko ngan kwa turtier ndugo liteka tumba ba dura ka lo do kwatu ni bo chen sa ka tiat ko wan la te ban ba bin po na yo kul te do na tu na so ta mo kum pamu na te do da no ba no ba lo ta nye kata kulun ni kata le ka ngam joya nan fi abi salamba mo jogant ngan to te do da me kulun do na ka mo ya pong so ndumun president mbata nyi ka sa tantim ka tungam tu do na tupam tu mo le do te wa ko ta nyi an tantim tungam tu do ala di sikale te ke ka sa te ka lead bi digi wa ke so matum malam babala ngati no basala ta no pale bonchan lembana te du ngan ke katratin na letina na yona patatim na tumbo monti na le samba fol ban ba ko sa ta ko tun lembana was later ke ba fanu te honorable DC Bapa informational launch on the 16th of Malakan Balangana da pigna ngalu ka saluta sanna tumdo yudam tan kala ne be dale ka ta sa je kal kala ne sa so suru le kinye ka kwan tan tikal da na ka ke da ko ta sa so suru ta sa ne ke so lena le mana te jiru bangale ka ta tam yudam na sanli tambana wo ta kan fiya bangumbara ni na ko te su da tanyan ka tulun ba ka ta yudama ya tan tunna tanyan ko tan lot din na ma lice ka tulani na ti mo do dutina ta sa balan chamba DC unga msende da li fo wa ka tunga mo do nga mo na tile la ni su da ga mo na ko te bona bi halkala ya ta da te le bi ko sene bon jin ga ba bi ko la ko so yenu sum ke da ben nana ndo mo ben pota wanda ba na yo ba je ne ni ana dina da mo le bi ba so yenu ba som ka te disi ti ona si bana ka sa yo ko ta je ko to rin da ko na la te te so ko ni ko bon jan te te so ko ko mo be ko le ko dina alaka ka ko dal bo le bo mala bale na en kra bo be te da ga yenu yo da dal ma le ni bi tulu to na se ko te di sulu ka good ka banana le te ya ngante na le te so aman ka ta ni ma ka te mo tina le sa ba fo ba no ba ka te do sasa libo in po bo chat ma chama
our honorable member for Zongo, he has added his voice, and what he said is that he also gives thanks to the President of Ghana and his representative, the District Executive of Bunkpurugu-Nakpanduri District. And he said that he also welcomed the idea of the cleanliness. So he said he's an honorable member, and this was his first time that they have been practicing it, but at a weaker point. They need strength, they need support. Now that the president himself has come to endorse it, it means we are going to do it and do it with more power, or do it in a better way. So he's encouraging us that we should buy the idea and help come out and do the cleanliness. But he's also wondering about the timing. It's like the timing is very short. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow Friday, then the next day is the cleanliness day, and it happened to be in the market on the market day of the town. So which he is foreseeing that mobilizing people on the market days is very difficult because somebody has prepared to come and do business. Then all of a sudden you are telling the person to close the business and start sweeping. It's going to be a very difficult task. So he is wondering if maybe, if we were to do it on Saturday, but he's appealing to the DC that he can get another date, a longer period, then we have enough time to plan and make announcements to be able to do better cleaning in the town. But that one, before I continue, I just want to suggest, we are human beings. We are not forced to do it on a particular day. And we are not just doing it for doing sake, we are doing to achieve a result. So if that is the case, why not we finding another day? Because we want to do and achieve, not just to come out and walk and go without achieving anything. So when we realize that the timing is very close, we are doing it for ourselves, not for anybody. So we can maybe renegotiate within a week or two, then we can see what we can do. But that is my personal suggestion.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, Mr. Bluth. I think
so far, so good. Your contributions well noted and taken seriously. Fantastic. Your contribution, I was just as if I was drawing a script. And that's the same concern with honorable member. It's true. And your concerns are right on the spot. But sometimes when you see, our people say, when you see a toad run in the daytime, don't look at the toad, look at what is behind. You may see some other creature chasing it. If not, we know we are going to do we have to have a sanitation day. But the instructions as to which day was not communicated. But now it has become a mandatory something. It is based on instruction, do it on this day, the whole Ghana. We have no option. We cannot choose when we want to do it. And that's why it has become mandatory for us to do it on what? Saturday. It is by order. Either we do it or we do it. No other option. And for Honorable Assemblyman concerned, it is not going to be only Saturday coming.
Every day,
it is every month Saturday. Every month first week Saturday, it will come on. If we say we are going to postpone it, that will never start. Let's start on Saturday. Whatever we can mobilize and do, let's do. But Pastor, my concern is, you have forgotten that Muslims will be meeting tomorrow. And then they can get the information cut across. But assuming that today, if you are told that, may God forbid, one of your church members is passed on, will you wait until Sunday before you gather people for burial? No. When the situation demands, you have no other option than to obey to the dictates of the situation. So your concerns, as I'm saying, it is well taken. We are taking all of them. But I was thinking now, I was thinking that there will be a forum like this. They will put it about maybe some 3, 4, 5, 7 days ahead. Without knowing that this instruction will come to ask them to do it on Saturday. It is the whole Ghana program, which we can't afford to miss. Now, I want to urge that let's see what we can do practically so that we'll make this Saturday coming a success.
Yes.
In our traditional system, when you are going to beg somebody to come and help you, you say the third day. The third day, Darko. If you put the days far away, the people will even forget. But when the thing is not long and it is not short, it will be appropriate for the action to be taken place. So what I wanted to suggest now is, what can we do to get the information across? That would be the paramount thing. But for sifting it, we have no power to sift it. Because it's by order. The leader came yesterday, the day before yesterday, the thing came. The minister said he's not even in the country. He's in Dubai now. My minister, he said, hey, it is on Saturday, you must do it. No. Yesterday, we were running help desk. People are in Tamale now trying to see whether they can procure some of the items.
You don't even have a single wristband, you must do it.
They are in Tamale trying to buy some of the things that we need. But the fact of the matter is also that the way it is going to be organized, we'll have some people together, maybe following the street. But majority are to be in their homes. You don't need to come, all of us, we don't need to bring everybody to the street. No, only some will follow with the media through the street. But majority have to be within their local area. On the market day, as the Honorable said, it's also true. But the exercise will finish before the market starts. We're not going to do it the whole day.
Yes.
It's just early hours of the morning. That will do, when we finish, then the market will continue. So let's find out the strategies that we can do to get the information cut across. And then, if there's any penalty, those who violate, what are we going to do to them? It is this house who we are going to decide. The chiefs are here. If we put them to the chief police, fine. If we put them to the law agency, fine. If you say, oh, send them to prison if it is possible, fine. This is what I wanted to decide on. Thank you very much. Tonight, see, Bunkpurugu na dale dinga. Teta ya dalko. Mali ti money dale nga ti dinga. Nga le su tum pum fan. Le tante loy wantana te dalko te Facebook of the Saturday. Ba sen message e be ma ti te mo yi ko ma sa fil le. Le ti kana mun issue. Ita ya ko to then wanna amoga damu ya. Ngan ta liatum te Saturday. Nga le ti Saturday ko ka te nyige. Ngala kur Saturday, first week Saturday, le tete tiere. So le mara ti pem pige ngan kwa tiri ti ne ke sa mara kun. Wannan ke lo le ti na ben balim pine. Ben ban pine ke kwan loy nan ta ti na na. Mi kwan loy ben the second one. So ji ke ti sia. Le bana ke le ti nya ka. Tiada pan pembian nama di sibe, numan namba, itu yang sama namba, pasti kali sama namba. Berbahasa dengan tubuh di mana nampul. Ngan bayam balme, malam bakul kita akul thal bata, tu dia jiwa. Ngan bate, numan nanti, tu saat ini le. Kita ni pun bat labar na, namba tiada suri na. Tiada labar, kita le ni bel perstona besar jiwa. Ngan ni hiti namba pasal itu kita ke satu ke suruh bang benam balang. Lembah bakat dia bak, ngan ni kan betul. Kecil lah boleh, so lebih ni pun macam tu juga.
Opportunity, I'm due to Banlera Long Community Radio. As for the media, it's a call to duty. We were already waiting for this opportunity, and now it has availed itself. We promise you that we shall do what we can be able to do. But like our Honorable DC mentioned, you see, out of sight is out of mind. We used to do this thing, and we were enjoying it and benefiting from it. But for a whole long time, we stopped doing it. And so everybody has forgotten about it. So if we are to pick up, like everybody is concerned, we have to intensify education, intensify the dissemination of this information throughout. So we are grateful. But our suggestion is that if we are to succeed, then we have to go through our major stakeholders. And for that matter, our paramount chief should take the charge and hold his Cambonabes to lead the charge.
Yes.
Just like Honorable DC has suggested. We have to do it in our area, in our sections.
Yes.
And they are the sectional chiefs or the Cambonabes of the area. If they take charge, we shall succeed. Because the culprits who refuse coming out, they know them, they are the community members. And they will list up with the paramount chief and they will be sanctioned appropriately. The second thing I want to also appeal is, yes, I agree, ours is a call to duty, but we must be guided to do the duty for the community. So I will wish that we come out with a media committee, because it's going to be a monthly affair, so that we will program ourselves and see when are we starting the information, so that before the D-Day, at least nobody will say, I didn't hear. The other thing we shall like to suggest is, we have other stakeholders and associations in town. If we are to succeed, we have to bring them on board. And by this, I'm referring to people like the tailors and hairdressers associations, the various associations in town. We must bring them on board. Try to also organize them well. We know we are going to do these things in the sections and the areas, but we can, those who will take the major routes and other areas that nobody will claim to be coming from there, we can also go there and then do the work. So there are many things that we shall be doing, but like I said, the subsequent ones, we would have to put certain committees in place so that by the time we are coming out to celebrate or work on this sanitation days, we will be very successful. The other one thing I would like to also point out is, as for us in this our community, if you don't punish, you don't get results. So let us also involve our community police with other security agencies. When they see that if we falter, you'll be sanctioned, people will come out and respect whatever that we want to do. So that at the end of the day, as is being said, a healthy community is a wealthy community. So once again, I pledge that we in the media fraternity, we are ever ready and we shall take lead of the charge and work with you to succeed. Thank you so much. So if you wish, I can just say it more.
Oh, okay.
So le marat pour to goué la panje ba nangan mi ye. Ka to nguya ate essentiel ka to ban happy mo bonana. Que le sang ban fort comment que so ko le ngat. nga le tena batu lumba yebne bodi ka na po ko lumba ka to li tiki ka je tiki nyigili le mun to nyi kha lumba na to to tune bon chan kul som kelen te te dona kal yen na le ji yo bon chan ka de je nyip so ko tune la ko tuna so kul duar bwana so ti ta ya ngam ko pinen se ka set ta ja man le pa so lumba ti lumba som tumne nga se ka mun ham ko got lamme hanyi kiti twanda bon nan tu fanu ngane ko te duguna tum ngane media to duguna te Bunkpurugu mo te paramonchi moi no kambon na bamba no bisna nami haji tuan kama bia na di Zimbabwe yitna tiklo pa ya tin ba wu ka ki tun tuan na sokul no yentine sokul no nga lampur fu sokul na wahati namba ku yent mangnu yentina mun ko do yanka yentina mo batamba kama kamba na bamba kama na samba tamba so ngam mebeli bi yen na bamba yeti ngam hime ba ha ngam na batamba tiamba memba tumta hui be ke tuana na fri ke tumbo ntian kama tumteliye tinna na ngana aya tentema na ka pukul tu da na ni abu ni tanswa was to jil ke tilen ba patalas so nga tin ba ji na tumo mota cha be bisembe le telamba le ni ngam teli even po mba ka mota cha ko ti ligli bana bukulna ti gut kala ko sisi bi ko panam ni lan dar ma nan til ga mota ti hebe to kona nan ko tun ngan dar ma nan ta halak ni bon chanin ni sen ba gite pana sen ba gite bodi nan sen ba gite da kan sen ba gite te so kai do o ma belen ni tumo hafriki ji gite ya ko panan len kalen yent nta ti tene na mu na hasom tumma na injol de ya nada tumta to na ya ko tura an leta lana bigiti was tinong jam tuwari to bigiti police mba ngam men to lugana ya ka biya men to so ngam nan te police mba na security agencies na bentanje kala da na bi la ngai be so ko lana na mwan be yes so ko mun be hani ko tin tun tuwa mun na kwam yon ya manara adam ka pi adam ka bobun ngani ki to frika tuma tuwa sandi igama ni ko ko
the DCB, the media, honorable assemblymen, representatives from the palace, other dignitaries. I'm very grateful for the opportunity given to the security to also contribute to all this important discussion concerning sanitation in our district. I want to speak for the security in the sense that for the security to have the power or the authority to be able to help so that we bring out the offenders or people who refuse to fully participate in such a program, I think it will also be important that the District Assembly and the stakeholders that matter will have to put some bylaws. They must be able to enforce or put down some written bylaws where it will be documented and agreed, or let me say the House, especially the Honorable Assembly members, come together and adopt those bylaws as to how people should be dealt with, so that based on that, I think the security will have the power.
Yes.
The gusto and alacrity, as somebody will say, to enforce some of these things. So that is the little I can say. Besides, I also want to urge our district chief executive and the stakeholders that matter that one of the most important things that we need in this district are toilet facilities. Because most often you go around and you realize that people defecate anywhere. They defecate in polythene bags, they throw it in the gutters, and when you even go to the health facility, records will tell you that a lot of our people are suffering from typhoid and other sicknesses and diseases. So I want to beg of the DCE that for us to tackle sanitation, one of the most important facilities that we will need is the toilet facilities. And then from there we can tackle other ones, which are also important. Thank you very much.
Family former. Ubayan one bombing name one, then the one that no Sapambana one member, one woman about Jimmy for. We cannot the young and a panga. Swaka alone, Yagan Swaka alone, Yagote Yaganton. We cannot one limb, Catan live, come with the Hatim Jamba and do. Oh, wait now, number one man to part of Latin. To Benani, become out in Nibe. I don't want to do the Fanoko to Karamana Manupa, Kokobiakamana, Mahas will run out to Akema for the two. Tingane for ye bylaws, the same lie that presents and control to live 80 and 90, 90, 90, and so many to Klana, up on the man, the team moment, to put bedroom it, till I live. I wear my daughter in the change of country. Wait, Tibet, the game is not Nibetia. Now, I did Malala make so. So, with Nanan Tiago, but Len, came up now, Massy. And you see the park, and you don't have to quote the change and this is the park, this is the land of park. For one week ago, man about and since you moment, as I am you know what to back and you laugh while I don't want to up the year. I can't let them. And so many Banny Bantan, Abane, I can't really get up to one and two. I was a young at least you have a short one. But they are really young and doing so. I
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Duke. I think if I will be permitted, then this, as Commander rightly mentioned, that we have to be guided. The same as Mr. Duke Banley, they mentioned that we have to be guided as to what to be discussed. Along the line, if you have additional issues that can come on top, but we have to be guided with what we are going to look at, what is going to be possible challenges on our way, what is going to be the resolution to all those identifiable possible hindrances that may come our way, so that we can make a headway and we can make it very quick.
Have you exhausted the